What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for me, viewing the shelf as I put my headphones on. Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of me not being able to open the development manager's terminal because I suck at science. This is why I should have paid attention in post-apocalyptic school a little bit better. Also, my gun is bugged. Girl, you want to move? There we go. So let's get her up out of the way. In the previous episode, we had begun our trek into the occupied Brotherhood of Steel mass fusion reactor after being voted in, and by voted in I mean we were vetted in, as the new Deer Supreme Leader. I mean, I've always wanted to be the Deer Leader of something, and so now that I've been given the opportunity, I think I should go with it. It just seems like a bad plan. I mean, why would I give that up? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't expect anybody else to give it up. This is like that moment where the entire universe is like, hey, how would you like to be the Dear Leader of something? And I'm like, well, I mean, if you're going to put it, how would I like to live a life of lavish luxury where there's no responsibility for any of my actions and every single one of my whims is absolutely kowtowed? I'm sure. Yeah, let's go for it. Seems okay to me. No complaints from this peanut gallery. Let's get some plastics out right now. I see no reason that I should be carrying all this crap around with me right now if I don't have to. And then, with our snubby, can I do anything with this right now? Like, what if I go standard? Yeah, there it is. Go standard barrel on this bitch. Perfect. And then as far as receivers go, oh my god, it can do 117 damage. That's pretty wild. I know it fires really slow, though. I'm not a big wheel gun man myself. Not a big wheel gun man. Never have been. I like Glocks. I'm really actually sort of upset that there's no Glocks in this game. This game needs a Glock so I can make the Glock pop and talk and leave schlock of my enemies all up and down the block. I could keep it going. I mean, I spend lots of time. I'm a suburban white male. I spend lots of time thinking about ways to rhyme Glock and have gangster-ass rhymes. I'm just saying. It's a thing that we do. It's a habit. It's formed in junior high, and it just never stops after that. Nothing inside of here. I think we've done a pretty good job. I was shooting people. I was having a pretty good turkey shoot on my way down. So I'm pretty sure I've killed just about everybody. What does it want me to do down there? I mean, I was just going to go up and collect all the loot because... Oh, we gotta... Okay. Gotta get the elevator back up and running, or at least find... Oh, Mentats in there. Somebody doing drugs at work, which actually, it seems like that was an encouraged thing during this time period. Like, do more drugs. Be more focused. More productivity. Capitalism run awry as usual. As it is known to do. So what is it pointing at it? Like, what does it like from a circuit breaker lid? Didn't they say that they blew the breaker, though? There was an explosion, so one would assume that an explosion would do more than just flip a switch, but I guess they're really, really inept at setting explosives or something. It's the Brotherhood. I mean, what do they know about anything? They know a lot about dying. After I got here, they've gotten pretty good at dying. They have put in some serious time on the clock at getting better at dying. Like, if dying was Hearthstone, they would be Trump. Let's jump back in the elevator. I think we've got this covered for right now. I'm not that interested in all the other stuff, so... Yay! We continue. Lady, you coming? Oh, man, she's not coming with us. I thought that lady was holding, like, severed heads for a minute. I was like, that's a little dark for a workplace productivity. I mean, I guess that'll get people moving. Provide more electricity or we take your heads.
Who's there?
It's me! Ow, that night sergeant is very grumpy with me. He's not doing a good job at inspiring me to not shoot him in the face. Let's eat a Mirelurk cake. We can breathe underwater if we eat that? That's pretty sweet. This gun does not get it done on the level that I would hope. There we go. There's another one down. I think we're going to be getting some serious XP in here. These Brotherhood guys giving it up right now. Our enemy is mutated. Wouldn't that preclude him from being a part of the Brotherhood? Like, aren't they all about, like, kill the mutant, purge the unclean, and all that shit? Went down faster than I expected, given how good of a fight he put up previously. We have army helmets. It looks like the gunners were in here at some point. The violent combat shotgun. Isn't that a given? It's called a combat shotgun. Wouldn't violence be the thing that it does? Just bear with me here. I'm not trying to be pedantic about the whole thing. I promise I'm not, but if it's called a combat rifle to begin with, wouldn't violence be its modus operandi? A quick supply of shotgun shells straight through your eye to make you die? On the sly, if you're a stealth character, obviously. Don't really want any of that. He's got camo bandanas. We got some duct tape. Oh, 38 rounds inside a desk. What's this guy doing? Office terminal, ideas for me, foes. Moon, that didn't do it. Miss, oh man, I've been locked out. Well, that's fine, because I need to loot more stuff anyway, so it doesn't actually make me all that sad. It's not that bad. And when you're an executive, you get around up and in here. So that looks like it goes off in that direction. I'm just going to borrow some of your stuff here. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to bring it back, though. An expectation to that end would be pointless. So I'm going to say that you should probably tailor your expectations right now. The Mass Fusion employee store is now open. Get your own branded hats, shirts, shorts. Okay, cool. Tumblers, shot glasses, growlers, all that fun stuff. Due to the unfortunate sit-in protest in the main lobby by members of the public, new security measures are being implemented immediately. Please be sure to carry your ID card on you at all times and stay within your designated areas. Do not exit the building using the door other than those designated as standard exits. Do not provide anybody with your login passwords or use of your terminal. Any deviation from these restrictions will meet an immediate termination of your position at Mass Fusion. All employees are invited to the 2077 holiday celebration. We'll be holding the festivities on the roof of our main headquarters this year, so you'll be able to dine with a loved one while overlooking the beautiful city. A full bar and live music will be on hand, as well as a special fireworks display at 10 p.m. That'd be so rad. How cool would it be to have an employer that does stuff like that? I saw a post the other day on Reddit about it. It's a company that all of their production is done in China, but they do things like kind of like, I don't know, like European style, I guess, where like all of their employees get like 2 weeks of vacation. They give them like all the benefits and stuff, which is just like not done in China. Like production line employees don't get that in China. And so like they've been doing that. And it was just like a really cool thing. Like, and they put on like all of their company branding. They had pictures of like their employees in China, like on their vacations and stuff. Like, they asked their employees in China to submit like pictures of their vacations and stuff like that. Just like cool stuff, so that they could put that on like the company backing and kind of the end cards and stuff. Like, it was dope. Like, I'm down with that. The world needs to be a better place to the working class, and that's like, I believe that universally, like not just nation by nation. Like, all workers need to be treated better. Like, the worker is like the backbone of a society, and we've gotten to the point now where we tend to like make celebrities and like executives and like rich people sound like they're like the super awesome people in society, and they don't do shit. Like, those people provide, like, these are ancillary people. Like, these are tertiary people that don't even like really deserve a lot of the acclaim and pay that they get. Like, for real. The worker's the real backbone. Without them, ain't shit getting done. And I do firmly believe that. Yes. Hey, I guessed it on the first go. Okay, so that's one that we already had. It looks like it's for turret control, maybe? I don't know. Is it going to shoot me? Sounds like it's shooting at somebody else. I have no idea. You think they put like a little RFID reader inside this little executive card so that the random stuff wouldn't shoot at you. It would only shoot at people who didn't have the RFID card or whatever. That's just the way that I would run it. RFIDs are dope. They are super sick. Let me get a flashlight in here. I like illumination. Light. The ability to see. You also need to move out of my way, please. God damn it, Fillmore. Get out of the way. There we go. If I gotta put one into your chest before you...
Not a bad piece of work for its time.
Are you trying to act superior right now? Have you looked at the world around you? You've only managed to rebuild like one office building worth of technology and you're talking shit. Some people lack self-awareness. Some people lack self-awareness. What the hell is that? Like a security camera or something? An attendance terminal. It's got to be like... Oops. Nice. Hey, we nailed it. So, research intramail. Today we embark on a new frontier. Once the switch on the reactor is thrown and the beryllium agitator cold starts the fusion reaction, the reality of clean power nuclear energy will be upon us all. As the research lead on the project, I'd like to thank you all for contributing to the cause. Good luck and Godspeed. I don't know if I want to activate the Assaultron. That seems like it might be a bad idea. I'm going to try to mess around with Assaultrons right now. That's a little bit more trouble than they're worth. Like, yeah, we get some loot out, but after that, what do we do, you know? Got all kinds of suits and random stuff in here. Hairbrushes, just in case you wanted to be looking clean as shit when you go to the club after work. A surveyor's outfit. Got a battered fedora. They'll deep fry anything nowadays. Stalls with some medical supplies over here. I will take all of those. They are now mine. I claimed them and I put them in my face hole. Coffee cup. That's what's up. Something bad's gonna happen in here, I can tell. There's the loot crate that we always try to get to at the end of these adventures. Had we not been here on the storyline binge, that would have been the ultimate destination we were searching for. Some people don't like that. I actually don't mind the fact that they denote the final loot chest with like a specific color that's the same every time. It's a little thing, it's breaking immersion, but at the same time... Well, that explains the suit.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence.
I'm gonna be that guy today, going in first. Don't ever be the guy that goes first, kids. Like, seriously, don't be that guy. That's the guy that gets blown into pieces in the middle of the sky while all the news cameras are running. You're like, yeah, that guy got blown the hell up. Let a couple people go first. Then you go, and then you reap the rewards of a much safer process. I know how this works. I've worked in middle management. The goal in management is to cut as many costs as possible. It doesn't matter about safety. Just do whatever you're going to do and get it done. That's all that upper management ever wants. So you never want to be that first guy across the threshold. That's the guy that's going to wind up dead as shit. There ain't no way he's making it. Why does it look like a missile? That thing looks hostile. It's either a gun barrel on that side, like on a machine gun, like a grease gun, like that. Or if you look at it from this direction, it looks like kind of a rocket. I don't know.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Oh, how did I know? How did I know? I saw those things and I said to myself, these cannot be happy to see me. Now we've got that covered. Keep our heads low. I'm going to have to de-ratify right now. Drink some water. Radix up. Rat away a little bit. Take the edge off what we're experiencing right now. Let's cycle this airlock.
Please wait.
I don't really have much of a choice. I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere. Ah, water. The enemy of radiation. Right? That's how science works. And it looks like they're kind of shielded too. Woo! They hurt too. Alright then, never mind. That hurts like hell. Got a little sting to it. A little sting to it. Oh no. Oh, forget this dude. Ow. I got like nowhere to retreat to right now. But I would like a better weapon. Where's my firearm and why is it not coming out? I think it... It seems like it's moderately immune to pain. I think it overheats eventually. Woo! Man, those things are not as terrifying in the late game as they are at the beginning. He actually went down pretty quickly. Let's keep drinking our purified water here to get rid of some weight. What you got for me? Biometric scanners, aluminium. Oh no, Assaultrons. Ow. Now, Assaultrons are problematic because they stun lock you. Like that right there. Luckily, they go down pretty easily, too. Is that a death ray? What the hell did you just shoot me with? You know, the Assaultrons look kind of feminine, but they have like a masculine voice, unless they had like Cher do the voiceover. Do you believe in love as a love? I can feel something inside me say. Look, is that a man singing this song? Nope, she's got a real deep voice. Real deep voice, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. People being all judgmental. Oh, there's a busted ass one over here, too. Yes, please. How wrecked up is my armor right now, out of curiosity, would be my next question. It's got to be in pretty bad shape. Who else is going to try and murder me as this goes along? Because a lot of things have tried to shoot me just now. Maybe that's why I needed to take control of the Assaultrons. Maybe you can previously kill... Like, you can preemptively kill them. It's enough of your shenanigans, random light socket thingies. Nope, I'm not trying to get clapped today. Nope. Not trying to get hit with the scatter. Hang with the heater. I do want the XPs, though. Look at that, I can loot them. Maybe I should go in on that, too. Nobody really even knows anymore. Let's just get the hell out of here. A brilliant excuse for me to get rid of all of my ridiculously overweighted water supplies, so... God, he's so beefy. There we go. I like how the lockdown just automatically ends once you kill everything. Like, well, we really have nothing left to fight you with, so I guess lockdown over? No, you go away. I don't want you in my elevator. You suck. You're the worst.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they? I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the...
Shouldn't we be protecting anybody with a scientific expertise? We have synths. Why don't we just send them? Obviously, you guys have the ability to, like, mass produce these things, so just send them out. Make it like iRobot, running all over the place, jumping on cars, harassing Will Smith nonstop. I'm gonna help out. I gotta ride with the homies. I can't be that guy ducking and taking cover every time shit pops off. If you want to be the capo, you gotta put in the legwork. Oh, shit. What happened right there? Oh my god, we just got rolled out on. That was upsetting. Let's give this another try. I had to replay that entire section because I hadn't saved in a while. And apparently the autosave doesn't autosave very often. Oh, I lost about 10 minutes right there. Which is a lot for modern gaming. It's not that big of a deal. We got a better piece of loot this time around anyways, so... Gotta get rid of some of these Brotherhood guys before they get out of control. There we go. Drop him. Give them a little bit of the old DACA. I'm still not totally sure who lit into me previously where I got killed. I think it was some of the Gatling rifle at like close range or something. Either way, it hurt a lot. I just shot one of my own guys, by the way. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. Oh, you're blocking the door. What are you doing? Oh, you're killing me right now, literally. Looks like they should teleport in and take care of things. This guy traveling with an entire box of cigars. Look at you, Mr. Special. You know, power armor is pretty powerful. You don't really think about it. But when you're fighting people that are in it, like when you're in it, you don't really notice. But like when you're fighting other people who are in it, you're like, wow, is that what I'm like? Am I that difficult to kill? This really kind of feels unfair towards my enemies, doesn't it? A pocketed laminated right arm might be worth it. Bottle caps, fusion cells. Okay. I just need all this stuff for the plastic so I can fix my armor again. And so I'm kind of going through this stuff as hard as I can, you know? feel like it might be worth it to pick up all that power armor, but it seems like a bit much to me, you know? I don't want to carry it around with me. Like, how weighed down am I? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to carry it anyways. I'm pretty much, like, on the edge. Step outside and see what we can do here. So I cut out a bunch of the footage right there because we weren't really doing anything. I had to come back over here and just hadn't gotten around to it yet. I think we'll probably try to find... I think we got to go talk to Allie Fillmore. We got a whole bunch of loot with us. Obviously, I think we're going to have to make a stop off back at Sanctuary before we do anything else after this, too. Kind of have another one of those little lock and load type sequences, if you know what I mean. Well, let's see what Allie's got to say. Put the guns away.
Father has accomplished so much. I hope you can appreciate his work as we do.
Dr. Fillmore.
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause.
My son does seem to be quite the instigator. There are many types of gators, Florida, wherever else alligators come from. But the instigator is the one you got to watch out for the most. Let's get our next level up rocking. We are now level 28. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm going to keep going with Lone Wanderer. That's a sick-ass perk if you don't have friends with you. That thing's the way to go if you're not going to be running around with extra people. And then I think we're probably just going to have to catch the stairs up to the top. I'm so excited right now. My significant other's got a coworker who makes salsa. That's like his hobby on the side, is he wants to make a salsa company. Kind of crazy because he already owns a shipping company that he started from scratch. He's one of those go-getter type individuals.
Okay. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon? Yes, Doctor. Interesting. And you've been getting extra rest?
Are there many more of these questions?
I see. Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
The job is done. That's what matters.
For the moment, yes. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
I find that very hard to believe.
Yes, which is why I said I believe it to be unintentional. While you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor.
All right, then. Looks like we've got another job, but for right now, I'm out of time for the day, which means it is time for us to part ways. So I will give you my verbal handshake. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Fallout 4. Hi to everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode.